Hello, beautiful people. Um, yeah, this one's gonna hit home. So Jeff Hardy, the guy who was bigger than Barack Obama in '08, man. He, as you know, if you've been following along, he just had I guess you could say a relapse or such. I don't know. A couple months ago, got caught with a DUI. Got caught in a DUI situation. And hasn't been seen on TV since. I don't really follow his social media too much, so don't really know if he's been posting there or not. But yeah, he hasn't been seen since. And Matt Hardy has given us an update. He say we should see him pretty soon. He says that he's excited for us to meet the new quote unquote Jeff Hardy, and he's excited because he feels if he knows that this is that Matt Hardy feels is that Jeff Hardy knows that this is his last chance, and I gotta say, as a Jeff Hardy fan, as a guy who Jeff Hardy can really do no wrong to me. I just gotta call out. I just gotta say bullshit. I just gotta say bullshit, and not in the sense of just like not that Jeff Hardy can't stay on the right track. It's just that we've been saying the same thing for years. You know, um, and it's not that I've given up on Jeff Hardy or whatever. It's just like I think he needs more time. I would love to see Jeff Hardy on screen. I would love to see Jeff Hardy happy. I just want to see him happy in general. Like I just want to see him okay in general. You know, just in general, just like I don't know. I want to believe it. I just can't believe it. It's like he does great for a while and then like, he makes that mistake, but I'm not there. I'm not there. I don't know. But yeah, I think Jeff needs help. It's not even in the sense of just like for himself, but he has a obvious lack of judgment, and we all have our vices and we all make our mistakes. But he has an obvious lack of judgment when you're driving while intoxicated. That's very dangerous. You put other people's life at risk when you do that. So Jeff, he at his age, he has a very obvious lack of judgment, and I think I think unless you're saying that Jeff is just coming back for one final run, I don't want Jeff to come back. I don't want him to come back. I wish he would have stayed in WWE. I wish because I don't see him as a world champion, and unless he wins the championship, unless he wins the TNA World Championship, I don't see him as a world champion in AEW. There's much more guys that deserve it more. Just being honest, and I'm such a huge Jeff Hardy fan, but there's other guys who deserve it more. I think if WWE, if he was still in WWE, you could make the argument. Like I could see him as a Universal or WWE champion. Like if I think like let's just say he stayed in WWE and he dethroned Roman Reigns, would anybody really be mad at that? No. No. I mean, you of course you always got to take out the 20% of people who just find a reason to get mad at anything, but the kids love him still. His prime was 14 years ago and kids still love him who wasn't even thought of at that time. You know, like Jeff Hardy was the man when their parents were probably virgins. So yeah, and kids look up to him, and he's that guy to them. But I think I don't want to see him limping around the ring anymore. I don't want to see him at his age hitting his head on steel steps for a swanton bomb on a random episode of Raw. I don't want to see him damn near breaking his back on some steel steps on a random episode of Dynamite. He's not Darby Allin's age. He don't got the miles on his body that he Darby Allin has way less miles on his body than Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy is like a a he's like a 2009 Lambo. Let's just say for lack of a better card thing, Darby Allin's like a 2018, in 2020 if he wasn't doing all the bullshit he does. But that's just it. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. At best, I want to see a Hardy Boys reunion. Like he had a great match with Adam Cole and the Owen Hart tournament. Or I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the tournament's name, but he can obviously do some old school wrestling or some one-on-one wrestling without the bullshit. So yeah, unless we're seeing that and he's making a title run, even if he loses. Now, if you're telling me he's coming back and like we could have a CM Punk feud, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But even then, do we want to address his problems on live TV again for the 10th time? I'd rather not. But unless it's the right one to do it, unless we could say like, all right, this is the last time because this is your final run. I'm over it. I'm over it, and I'm over it of the not Jeff Hardy. I'm over the bringing up his problems. Is old. It's old. It got old 10, 13 years. It got old 12, 13 years ago. So, yeah, I wish the best for Jeff Hardy. I want him to be happy outside of wrestling, but unless he's coming back for one final run, I'm done. I'm done in a sense of watching this man do this to himself because he has to find something inside of him because it's not even like it's not again if you just want to get drunk at home that's different, but when you're going on the road it's a whole nother story because you put other people's lives in danger, innocent lives at danger, and it's not cool. No matter who you are to me, like you, whether you're my pops, my mother, my brother, sister, or someone I just look up to that I've never met, or it's just not cool, And there's no room for that in this world. But yeah, people won't learn until someone dies or anything. So we'll see. We'll see. I hope the best for Jeff. I hope he comes back stronger than ever. But yeah, I think he should really be planning on retiring soon. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Are y'all excited to see Jeff back? Or are you not? Yeah, just be beautiful people. Be Jeff Hardy. Just not the other stuff. But be beautiful people. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Make someone smile today. I forgot to say that in the last video. Make someone smile today. And yeah, sub the act. That'll make him smile. Yeah.